Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is WireDogSec, back with another video for you guys. Today's video, we are continuing with TryHackMe, Advent of Cyber 2024. This is Advent of Cyber 2024, day number 6. And let's go down to the task here. It says task number 12, Sandboxes. Day 6, if I can't find a nice malware to use, I'm not going. As you can see, the machine is already starting up, so hopefully you all are having an awesome day today and ready to learn something. Hopefully you are also tagging along in this journey. So let's go ahead and dive into it. Mayor Malware was scheming, quite full of delight, to ruin Stockmas and frighten stock teams, but Glitch and McSkitty had spoiled his plan by uncovering secrets that exposed the man. Mayor Malware slammed his hand on the table, his eyes narrowing as the report flashed on his screen. Glitch and McSkitty had uncovered his trail. He took a deep breath, calming himself. No matter, he muttered, a sinister grin forming. They may have found me, but haven't stopped me. His confidence stemmed from the malware he had created, so devious and advanced that it would easily evade detection. But before unleashing it to wreak havoc on SOC teams and ruin SOCMAS, there was one final step. He needed to test it in a sandbox. Learning objectives, analyze malware behavior using sandbox tools, explore how to use your rules and detect malicious patterns, learn about various malware evasion techniques, implement an invasion technique to bypass your rule detection. Connect it to the machine. So this is what we're going to need today. VM, split screen is available, and there is credentials here that you can use to RDP into it if you would choose to do that. But I have it over here in split screen, as you can see here, Flare VM. So let's get down to it. Of course, click the Start Machine button here if it hasn't started up already. Here's the creds to get into it via RDP. All right, detecting sandboxes. A sandbox is an isolated environment where malicious code is executed without affecting anything outside the system. Often, multiple tools are installed to monitor, record, and analyze the code's behavior. Mayor Malware knows that before his malware executes, it needs to check if it is running on a sandbox environment. If it is, then it should not continue with its malicious activity. To do so, he has settled on one technique, which checks if the directory C program files is present by querying the registry path HKLM software Microsoft Windows current version. The value can be confirmed by visiting the registry path with the registry editor as shown below, and that's what it looks like here. To open the Windows registry editor, navigate to the Start menu. On the bottom, select Run, enter Reg Edit, and press Enter. So here it is, the Start menu. And it says that on the bottom here, and it's not here. Let's see if I can find, there we go. Let's see. You know what? Let's just do, okay, now it's showing up. Okay. You can also hit, I believe it's Control R to open up this run menu. But anyway, let's continue on. This directory is often absent on sandboxes or other virtualized environments, which could indicate that malware is running in a sandbox. Here's what it looks like in the C programming language. All right, so we can take a look at this here. Registry path equals yada yada yada. Prepare the command string for regex.exe, run command, and you can see the rest there. All right, it says flag equals redacted. Awesome. So I'm assuming they're going to want us to look through this registry and see if there's a flag there. Okay, so let's see here. HKLM, which is the local machine, and then software, and they want us to go to Microsoft and Windows. Let's scroll down here. Okay, there's Windows. Inside of here, it's current version. There we go. All right, and we are in the same place as up here, as you can see there. So there we go there. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look and continue on. Don't worry, you don't have to understand every detail of the code. All you need to know is that this function is designed to check the system's registry for a specified directory path, program, file, dir. This path's presence or absence helps the malware determine whether it's running in a typical or virtualized environment like a sandbox. Can YAR do it? Mayor Malware knows that McSkitty is a big fan of YAR rules. YAR is a tool used to identify and classify malware based on patterns in its code. By writing custom rules, analysts can define specific characteristics to look for, such as particular strings, file headers, or behaviors. NER will scan files or processes to find machine or matches, making it invaluable for detecting malicious code. Malware does not think such a simple tool can detect his malware, but just to be sure, he has to test it out himself. To do this, he wrote a small script that executes YAR detection rule every time a new event is added to the sysmon monitor log. This particular YAR rule detects any command that tries to access the registry. So let's have a look at the rule. All right, so rule is called sandbox detected. All right, it says description detects the sandbox by querying the registry for program path, author, TryHackMe, date, version, strings, CMD equals software, Microsoft Windows current version, program, files, dir, no case, condition, etc., etc. Well, let's understand the contents. In the strings section, we have defined variables that include the value to look out for, which is $CMD. Okay, we can see that here. In the condition section, we define when the rule will match the scan file. In this case, if any of the specified strings are present. All right, you see that here, strings, and then you can see the other information down there. And there's condition. For his testing, Mayor Malware has set up a one function script that runs the YAR rule and logs a true positive in ctools YAR matches.txt. Open up a PowerShell window, navigate to ctools directory, and use the following command to start up the EDR. All right, so let's go ahead and open up PowerShell here. All right, and we can cd into ctools like so. And let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger for y'all. See preferences, font, and let's try 18. Let's go a little bit bigger than that. Let's go 20. Properties, font, 20. All right, so this should be big enough. All right, and then we're going to fire off this PowerShell script here. It says no events found in sysmon log monitoring sysmon events. Press Control C to exit. This tool will run on the system and continuously monitor the generated event logs. It will alert if it finds any activity or event that indicates the registry mentioned above key is being queried. So let's go and fire this off. So let me copy this. There we go. And it says no events were found. Okay. If our custom script did its job, you should have. Oh, sorry. Now that we have run. All right, I skipped ahead. All right, this is where we're at. Now we run the malware by navigating to ctools malware and double clicking on the Merry Christmas.exe. If our custom script did its job, you should have witnessed a pop-up by our EDR with a flag included as shown below. This will be the answer to question number 1 below. You can now exit the custom EDR by pressing Control C. So let's try that. So let's see here. So we should get something like this right after we run that Merry Christmas. And let's go ahead and do that. Let me fire this off again. Okay, now we're going to go here, and then we are going to go to the C tools right there, and then we are going to go to malware, and then Merry Christmas.exe. There it is. Double click it. Okay, it should have ran. Let's check. Awesome. There we go. Let's just command detect it, and there is our flag right there. And I don't think we can go ahead and plug this in. I don't think I can copy that out of there. But let's go ahead and plug it in here manually. Okay. And it says glitch was here. Okay, awesome. So that's it. And let's scroll back up to continue where we left off. Okay. Yeah. So we're done with this. I'm going to hit OK. OK. And then I'm going to kill this with Control C. There we go. It says note if the pop-up does not show up, hover over the PowerShell item in the taskbar. It should show the pop-up that was generated. Adding more evasion techniques. Oh, it seems that YAR can detect the evasion that Malware has added. No worries because we can make our own malware even stealthier by introducing obfuscation. All right, and you can see that it triggered here. Obviously, if you look through here, right, it says command line reg query, etc., etc., etc. Right. Anyway, so you can look at this particular information here. Encoded PowerShell command to query the registry. There it is. Prepare the PowerShell execution command. Run the command. Check for successful execution. Registry query executed successfully. Failed to execute registry query. Code explanation. The above code does the same thing. Query the same registry key to get the information about the program data. The only difference is that the query is now encoded using base64, and the code uses the PowerShell to execute the query. The encoded string can be checked by decoding it using a tool like CyberChef, as shown below. So you can go in CyberChef and plug this in, you'll get the same results as that. All right, it's just base64 encoded. All right, but beware of flaws. While obfuscation is helpful, we also need to know that there are tools available that extract obfuscated strings from malware binaries. One tool is Floss, a powerful tool developed by Mandiant that functions similarly to the Linux strings tool, but it is optimized for malware analysis, making it ideal for revealing any concealed details. Try out Floss, open a PowerShell window, and enter the following command. So we are already in here, and let's go ahead and plug this in. And first, let's flip over to Floss. So cd to Floss, like so. We're just following along with this image here. All right, and then we need to run it using this criteria here. Okay, and let's see. The above command can take up to 2 minutes to complete. In the meantime, let's break down the command. Floss.exe, C, tools, malware, Merry Christmas.exe. This command scans for strings in the binary Merry Christmas.exe. If any hard-coded variables were defined in the malware, Floss should find them. The pipe symbol redirects the output of the command in front of it to the input of the command behind it. Output C tools malstrings.txt. We save the command result in a file called malstrings.txt. Says once the command is done, open malstrings.txt, press Control F, and search for the string mayor malware. Enter the flag as the answer to question 2. The format of the string is THM open and close curly braces. And it looks like it's almost finished. Possibly. Oh, no, it's at 5. Oh, yeah. Awesome. It just finished. So we know it's going to be there. Okay. Right. So floss is only in there. And then we need to navigate to this directory tools malstrings.txt. So I'm going to open up the Explorer here, and we're going to go back to tools, and then we see malstrings there. So let's go ahead and open this up. There it is. And we're going to hit Control F, and then we're going to type in mayor malware, like so. And I guess it's one word. Let's see. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Be sure to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Once you subscribe, be sure to hit that notification bell. All right, so you know every time I post a new video. As you can see here, most people that view my videos, view my channel, are not subscribed. Now, if you do subscribe, it will help me get into the YouTube algorithm so that we can continue to grow our glorious community here. As always, thank you all for taking the time to watch. Have a nice day and enjoy the video. I'm not sure if y'all were able to find this mayor malware text inside of this, but I wasn't able to find it, as y'all saw. But anyway, here's the flag. So we did Control F to bring up the find, and I typed in THM and then open curly brace. So we're going to go ahead and grab this, and then we're going to plug it in to the second response here. Okay, there we go. Let's scroll back up here to continue where we left off. All right. Now, another way that's faster than this is that you can use the command line, okay? The command line is your friend. This is what I did. This is the equivalent of grep from Linux, right? Grep pretty much lets you try to find a pattern or particular text inside of a file or folders, what have you, all right? Anyway, so I did select string, pattern, and then mayor, and then star for anything after mayor, and then the file name, mouse strings, didn't pull back anything. I did the one for THM, open curly brace, star, mouse strings, and then it found it right here. So there you go. This is a faster way. I like doing it this way. A lot of times it can save you a lot of time. All right, so let's go ahead and continue. It says using YAR rules on sysmon logs. These YAR rules are becoming a pain to Mayor Malware's backside. If he wants his malware to be undetectable, he needs to research how YAR rules can be used to stop him. For example, his research tells him that YAR rules can also be used to check sysmon logs for any artifacts left by malware. He'll need to test this as well. Sysmon, a tool from Microsoft Sys Suite, continuously monitors and logs system activity across reboots. This Windows service provides detailed event data on process creation, network connections, and file changes. Valuable insights when tracing malware behavior. AR rule will look for events in the event ID 1 process started. For this to work, there are many entries in the sysmon log. To make it easier to find the event we are looking for, we will apply a custom filter using the event record ID that we can see in the log yarmatches.txt located in C Tools. Open PowerShell window, enter the following command to check the contents of the EDR log file. So get content this here. So copy this. And we're already in here, so I'm going to paste it over. And it didn't copy again. Let's try it again. Here we go. All right. So we have the same results here. It looks like. Note down the event record ID value. We will use this value to create a custom filter in the Windows Event Viewer. It says next, open the Windows Event Viewer by clicking on its logo in the taskbar. On the left-hand side, navigate to Applications and Services Logs. It's here. Then Microsoft Windows Sysmon Operational. So as soon as this loads up completely, we can take a look at that. So continue by navigating to Filter Current Log on the right-hand side of the screen. All right. So when you go to the Applications, Services, Microsoft Windows, and then scroll down to Sysmon. There we go. Operational. Okay. And let me go ahead and try to move this over if I can. There we go. Okay, so we need to go to Filter Current Log, which is here. Filter Current Log. You should see the window like this. Yes, that's exactly what we see. Navigate to XML and tick on the checkbox Edit Query Manually. All right, so there's XML, Edit Query Manually. Yes, sure. And then put this in there. Control C, Control V. There we go. Replace the event ID record with value, the one recorded before. Apply the filter by clicking OK. Now you will get the event related to the malware. Click on the event and then on the Details tab, you should get the following output. So let's see what that was. Event ID 1. Oh, sorry, event record is what we need. So let's go ahead and just copy that. Here, make sure this is the right one. Okay. Huh. All right, let's see here. So let's go ahead and copy this. Replace all this info. All right, so we're going to click on details and we should get a similar output here like this. Exactly what we see. Let me see if I can open this bigger. All right, guess that's a lot. All right, so we can see the information in here. Yep, okay. So let's flip back over and minimize this. Scroll back down. Okay, we have the same thing as this, pretty much. Let's take a look at the event data that is valuable to us. The parent image. Key shows us which parent process spawned the command.exe process to execute the registry check. We can see that it was our malware located at C tools malware Merry Christmas.exe. So take a look here and let's see. Yeah. There it is. Parent image. Okay. Says the parent process ID and process ID keys are valuable for follow-up research. We could also use them to check other logs for related events. The user key can help us determine which privileges were used to run the cmd.exe command. The malware could have created a hidden account and used that to run commands. The command line key shows which command was run in detail, helping us identify the malware's actions. The UTC time key is essential for creating a time frame for the malware's operation. This time frame can help you focus your threat hunting efforts. Okay, and you can see all that stuff in here. So be sure to go through here and review all this information that's going on here. Parent, user, administrator, hash information, all kinds of stuff. Sysmon is a great tool, so I recommend trying to get this employed or deployed into your environment if you don't have it out there already. It can be supplemental to EDR tools. Okay, EDR tools can come and go based off of whatever contract you have with them, but Sysmon is free, so why not implement it? You know. But anyway, let's jump back over here. Never give up, or never gonna give up. His malware, it seemed, wasn't quite ready for town. There are watchers and scanners and rules by the ton. If not, or if I'm not careful, they'll catch all my fun. Mayor Malware leaned back, tapping his fingers thoughtfully on the table. All this research had revealed an unsettling truth. His malware, as cunning as it was, wasn't ready for the wild. There were too many tools and too many vigilant eyes, analysts armed with YAR rules, Sysmon, and a host of detection techniques that could expose his creation before it even had a chance to spread. And look at him, he looks pretty ticked off. He clenched his fist, a determined glint in his eye. Just a little more fine tuning, he murmured. He would study, adapt, and evolve his malware until it was truly undetectable. When the time was right, he would unleash it upon the unsuspecting SOC teams, striking when they least expected it. But for now, we would wait, watching, planning, and he was perfecting his craft in the shadows. Right. It says if you want to know more about Sandboxes, have a look at this room here, Flare, VM, Arsenal Tools. So check that out if you're interested. Also, check the description box for additional resources. Now, there is a course out there provided by TCM Security, which is a great company, great organization. Right. They have a certification out there and also a course that goes over malware analysis and stuff like this. So if you're interested in that, you can try to check out that particular course or certification, see if it's the right fit for you. And I will have that link of my review of that course in the description box. As always, thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe with the notification bell if you're new here. And I'll see you at the next one. Goodbye.